Hey y'all, it's Megan from Made for Mermaids, and today we're working on our ruffle scrunchie. So I've cut 2 pieces of fabric, 5 inches by 35 inches. And then I have 1 piece of elastic that's 3/8 inch elastic, and it's 7.5 inches long. On my main fabric, which my daughter did not pick the easiest fabrics to mark, and you probably can't see it, but I've used the pattern piece to mark the elastic casing lines, and I just use a erasable pen. So what we're going to do is we're going to unfold the fabric. Actually going to flip it. And I'm going to take it to my iron, and I'm going to press on the short end a 1/2 inch to the wrong side, just like that. Okay, so I have a memory press here from pressing this. Now I'm going to unpress that, and I'm going to put my 2 pieces right sides together with the press edges on the same side. And we're going to stitch these together along the long edges. So right sides together. And this is long, so I may not be able to get it the full piece in the shot, but I'm going to fold it a little bit. So all along the top long edge and the bottom long edge, I'm going to stitch it together with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. That's so on the bottom and on the top. Now you've got a tube, and we're going to flip it right sides out. It's wide, so it's super easy to just use your hands. If you used a woven fabric, you can go ahead and press this. I used a knit, so I think I can finger press mine pretty good. Now, if you want, you can top stitch the top edge and the bottom edge, but you don't have to. Now what you're going to do is along the elastic casing lines that you drew, we're going to stitch. So it should be a 1/2 inch wide, and on the edge that you pressed, it's this, let's see, it's this edge. So you can either mark that 1/2 inch or just start a 1/2 inch from the edge on this side, because we're going to press that back under the 1/2 inch, so you don't want to sew all the way to the edge on that side. Okay, I'm going to go stitch my elastic casing. Okay, and I've stitched my elastic casing, and now it's time to thread the elastic. So I'm just going to use a safety pin, and I'm going to put it all the way down. I actually like to use 2 safety pins. I use one to guide the elastic, and then when my elastic gets close to the end over here, because I don't want to pull it through on accident, I use another safety pin to hold it, because this is going to be quite gathered. Okay, so my elastic's all the way through. You can see it's quite gathered, which is why I like to safety pin both ends. Now we're going to stitch the elastic ends together. You're going to overlap them by about a 1/2 inch. Like this. And then you're going to zigzag a few times to hold it in place. Now it's just time to finish. So you're going to refold that short end with the memory press. And then, so this is folded. You can see towards the wrong side. You're going to take the unfolded edge and you're going to tuck it inside. And you're going to wrap the folded edge around it. And that's how we're going to finish it. So let me get it in here and I'll try to show close up. So fold that around the raw side. You can use some pins to help. Okay. Flip it. Maybe you can see the leopard better. I doubt it though. My daughter picked busy fabrics. So this side's going to be folded on top of that raw edge. And I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch down that folded edge. You can zigzag it or you can straight stitch it. Either one should be fine. So you're going to stitch all the way down. You want to catch both folded edges in. Just top stitch right on top, that folded edge, and you are going to catch the elastic in the center. So after you stitch that together, and if you use a color that's similar, you can see you can't really see the stitching line, which is great. These make great stocking stuffers or gifts. My daughter loves to make and wear these. We make a lot of scrunchies, and we have several free ones on our website. If you want to make more, there we go. If you make one, as always, we would love to see them posted in our Facebook group or tag us on Instagram at Made for Mermaids. And if you have any questions, you can leave them down below and I'll answer as best I can. We'll see you next time. Bye.